Hello viewers, I'm back with another episode of our show. And I am Apugo and I'm with you for next 10 minutes. Today I have three guests with me. First of all, I want to introduce our first guest, Miss Sumaya. Second, Miss Neela. And third, Miss Kunjo. So now, let's talk about Miss Sumaya with her. Hello ma'am, you are a student, right? So are you from BBA department?
Yeah, I'm from the BBA department and my major is on finance.
So your plan is going to abroad or staying?
I want to be settled here, and in future, if for studies, then I will definitely prefer to go for abroad for higher studies. But in business, I will definitely to here in Bangladesh. I prefer Bangladesh for staying.
So let's talk about ma'am Neela. You are also from North India, right?
Basically, I'm not from BBA department. I'm from different department, which is economics department.
That's a tough one.
This is my GD, one of my GD, as I have to take 400 of it. So I like this.
Let's talk about Kunju. So you are also from North India.
Yeah.
I will from BBA department.
Yeah, I'm majorly
So I heard that like you were struggling in this field.
not really so, but my mid-one is not good.
So episode we will talk about three things. One is SRI. Second one is Sharia laws. And third one is global crisis. So these three beautiful young ladies will talk about this with you guys and they will share their thoughts about this stuff. And I will ask some questions about this kind of stuff. Thank you. So let's go and talk about that. Right now, I will ask Miss Neela, what is SRI? Is it a successful business? And if it's successful, why is it a successful business? Why not? Let's
Thank you for your nice question. SRI is basically an investment that is considered socially responsible because of the nature of the business. The company contains common themes for socially responsible investment, including avoiding investment in companies that produce or sell addictive substances like alcohol, gambling, tobacco, which is not good for our society. Seeking out companies engaged in social judgment, environment, substitute and alternative engaged in technology efforts, socially responsible investment. Thank you.
So Miss Neela, I have another question. Is SRI a successful thing? And if it's successful, why is successful?
Actually, I am thinking that SRI, in some cases, SRI is successful. In some cases, it is not. Because let's think about our tobacco company, which is a business-related company, which is doing a lot of business with which is earning a lot of money, but it is not socially accepted. None of the world's country accept tobacco as a socially. But if we think about our right, thank you. Non-profitable stuff like black or
NSU bag and
Right.
another kind of drumming bag.
Yes.
There.
Gramming bag. Most important, they are doing a lot of
Social work?
Social work.
So there is some foundation called Jago Foundation in our country.
Jago Foundation, Black, they are working for little people,
Young
children. They are working, but they don't earn money. That's a
No, I heard that they have a lot of charity from another country, like there are some countries.
right. They are doing all charity works, right?
Charitable works?
Yeah. They're doing charity works, but what they do, but their main target is to help people. But tobacco company
in 90% time, or like they are not successful?
They are in some cases.
If I-
50, I can say 50-50 because tobacco is doing very charitable work for people, but their
Main target is earning money.
and they are covering up with this charity, covering up their illegal work, not illegal,
Like
not illegal. I'm sorry, but it's not social. So they are covering their social, not social work with this social work.
Is it all? Like,
Yeah, thank you.
but
Yeah.
did you see any kind of like, if you see the Indian television commercial, you see the CD choice or like Imperial Group CD, they are making kind of marketing stuff, but they are selling alcohol and the name of CD. So what do you think in this sector?
Like that's the main thing. They are using charity word, charity as a word, charity word as their profession, to do their profession.
Like for the earning money, they are doing
using
charity.
charity. Like,
Maybe she is trying to say that tobacco or any monopoly company their main purpose is earning money.
Earning
And
money.
charitable works, they are only
using
things
this
to
thing.
make their brands, to make themselves look much, much good in the people in front of everyone. It's kind of their just a work for. It's a drama, basically. It's a drama. You can see it as a drama. Charitable
So-
works are a drama.
Main focus is on profit.
So the thing is, in your eye, 50% work is successful and 50% is not. So right now I'm going to ask you something to Ms. Kunjo. Can you tell me what is the similarities between SRI and the Islamic finance, and what is the difference between the SRI and Islamic finance?
Yeah. In the last 2 decades, Islamic finance and SRI, which is social responsible investment, have been among the fastest growing areas with India. That too not only showed resilience, but also marked growth during the global fiscal turbulence, especially when compared to the near growth of the investment category. Now the similarities, the growth of both Islamic finance and SRI is mostly demand-driven. Both approaches are sparking avid interest across global financial market and institutions and are divesting increasing resources to these areas in response to demand from investors. Thirdly, we can say that both spheres of investment demand, the business chosen for investment are socially useful, not determined to humanity and complaint with humanitarian ethics. Both practice explosion as part of their investment rule, and their common list of forbidden sectors are include alcohol, tobacco, and weapons business that are often determinate society. And the differences between SRI and Islamic finance are not more. Basically, there are one significant difference is that the concern about Islamic finance go beyond the purpose of financing and also cover its structure. This because of Islamic prohibitions of riba and excessive birth, which are generally interested to include leaving money on interest and the training of risk. Also, the exclusionary screening applied in Islamic finance goes beyond the usual suspects such as alcohol and tobacco and covers conventional finance service because of prohibition of risk. Thanks. This all.
So thank you, Ms. Kunjo, for your very great concern about the difference between Israel and Islamic finance. So guys, let's take a break. So right now, I will talk with Sumaya about something about Islamic finance. So Sumaya, please Sumaya, do you think that in the world, in a world governed by Islamic finance law, the global recession would have unfolded as it did if it had, like why or why not?
Basically, your question is about if US can follow the Sharia law, they could control our decision, which is happened in 2018 and 2019. They could control it or not, right? So basically, my answer is yes. If US and maybe the reason behind the decision, what happened in 2008 and 2009, if they could follow the Sharia law, I think they could solve their problems, and this recession could be, but their recession will not happen. Basically, the reason behind the recession was US banks were giving loans to the normal people without any collateral. So the main reason, if we are working as a bank and we are giving loans, what we expect from our employees. Okay, obviously we are taking collateral and then we are giving loans.
Yes.
Exactly. So US Bank what did? They gave the huge amount of loans to the normal people, but they didn't take any kind of collateral. As a result, this was the main reason behind their recession. So now, if we are talking about the recession, we first have to know that what was the reason behind the recession, and this was the reason that they were taking loans without any collateral, and as a result, that was the time to give back from their interest from their normal people. The normal people or employees who have taken the loans from the bank were unable to pay it back.
Can you tell me why the bank didn't get money? Like why? Because they gave the loan, so obviously they should get back.
Exactly, but this is the point. If they get the money, then there is no word recession would happen. But they didn't get the money. Why? Because the loans were home loans.
Home loans, I mean house loans.
Yeah, house loans. The employees have taken the loans, and their plans were they will
Build
establish they will
build the
buildings, and then they will sell it to the people, and their profitable amount will be back with as an interest to the bank. But they failed because at the moment when people were taking too much money and they are using it to commercial buildings or home buildings, at the moment there was a situation where there were only sellers, there is no buyers who can buy the buildings from the employees. So as a result, the employee failed. As the employee failed to sell their buildings, how can they pay back as an interest to the US banks?
So that was the house loan, and that's why people got a lot of money from your thinking. I'm saying.
It's absolutely my thinking. The main reason behind the recession was the normal people, the people who were planned to give back the money to the bank, they failed because it was a home loan and they were not able to sell their buildings to other people, as there was no seller, there was no buyer, all the sellers were there, and this was the reason why bank couldn't get their interest back from the normal people, and they failed to manage their margin, and the recession happened.
So guys, we have another special guest, Mr. Refa. So I will ask something about why in USA it happened, and why it happened already Miss Sumaya told us. But I do want to know if they followed the law of Islamic finance, will it happen?
Basically, what you were asking is about if Sharia law, if USA use the Sharia law or banks use the Sharia law, if it ever happened or not, right? That's the question. If I'm not wrong. Basically, we have to first understand how Sharia law works, which already been described by Sumaya. So basically, Sharia law, the Islamic finance basically don't give rules. They basically invest in a business and take a fixed profit margin out of it. And it is backed by a collateral. What the US government or US bank had been doing in the back 2007 to 2009, which was the recession we are talking about. The thing is, it's like they gave like certain of loans, free easy loans, but that wasn't backed by any collateral. So that when the defaulters, the creditors who took the loan to take house and there was no seller, there was no buyers of it, so they couldn't sell the house and get back the money. That's what we all know.
This is what Miss Sumaya told us.
The thing is like,
I do want to know that if they follow the law,
if they have followed, that's what I'm trying to ask. I'm answering. The thing is like, they had the loan, they couldn't get to sell the houses and getting back the money to give back the banks. Why the bank couldn't have earned the money? Because there was no collaterals. That was the main point. If US government banks have emphasized on that part, not giving out the free loans, and the loans would have been like, covered by backed by
controlled.
yeah, exactly. I don't think like it would have been
like in your thinking and you're all thinking that if US bank followed the Islamic finance law, then it will not happen.
And
will not happen,
maybe
yes, there will be-
it will not happen. I want to add something. It will not happen. We will not say that it will not happen. Maybe
we
it
can be
will be
reduced.
controlled or
Exactly.
it can be reduced.
Thank you for your concern.
Thank you.
So hello guys, I'm your host Apurva and we have 4 special guests. We talked with them about 3 stuff. For today, we are ending our shows and next time we will see 4 new face with 4 new items. Thank you.